Good afternoon. I'm Martin Enderle, CEO of the Scout24 group, and I would like to introduce the Scout group to you, and I'm very pleased to give you some insights into our success and into our strategy. So, where can I change it? Oh, here. Okay. First, Scout24 Group is a leading group of vertical marketplaces in Europe. We have marketplaces in real estate, cars, dating, that's Friend Scout, and financial services. We had JobScout2 jobs, but we sold it to Career Builder in Germany, and we sold it to jobs.ch in Switzerland. As you can see, we gained leading market positions in many countries, or even Europe. This is very important in the vertical business because of the scalability of the business. And with the #1 position, you always secure the highest margins. We have mainly grown organically over the last years, always above 20% CAGR. And our main revenue source are, of course, listing revenues. It's not free, it costs some money, but already, we have significant non-listing revenues, and I come to that in a minute. Let me give you some facts of the Scout Group. We have currently 13 million unique users in Europe each month. We have a very unique brand concept, as you could see. It's an umbrella brand, and then we have the different vertical brands, and they are very well known in the countries where we operate. We have up to 96% of brand awareness, so basically everybody in Germany, for example, knows us. These marketplaces, they have a very big transaction volume. We estimate it at around 100 billion euro transaction volume. That's the volume of real estate and cars that we are intermediating on the platform. Of course, we are very innovative on also the mobile side. We have around now 7 million apps in the market, and we have significant traffic already in mobile. We are 1,200 employees based in Munich, Berlin, and in some international offices, mainly AutoScout. And we have a very experienced internet team with a very entrepreneurial spirit. Other than, the free classified sites, we follow a clear vertical strategy, and what that means, I will show you in a few examples now. Here you see Immobilien Scout, that's the real estate platform. And the core product, of course, is real estate search. This is a very mature market in Germany. So basically all real estate agents are on the platform, or all relevant real estate agents are on the platform. You cannot grow by number of agents anymore. You can only grow by increasing price. And we do that regularly. We, on average, raise prices by 20 to 30% each year, and we did it over the last 7 to 8 years. So we have now one of the highest, or even the highest ARPU in the whole industry. But as we see, price increase is something that may work for the next years. What we try to do is to get to the level of print revenues. Print still, is very high. So if you advertise on print for real estate, for example, you pay hundreds to thousands of euros if you do that over a certain period of time. And of course, online still is only a fraction of that price. Yeah? So we try to get to the print price, and we do this in a very consequent way. But because we know that this will end at some point, we are investing heavily in value-add services like mortgages financing, valuation of real estate, relocation services. And with that, we have, of course, we increase ARPU even more, and we have in Immobilien Scout around 15% of non-listing revenues out of these services. Our mobile traffic in real estate is above 20% already. It's around 40% iPhone or iOS, and around 20% of Android traffic. And we estimate that this will, over the next years really grow to 60–70%. We especially see on iPad, because that's a great device for our service. On iPad, we see the highest or the steepest increase in mobile traffic over the last months. Another key topic for us is internationalization, because in emerging markets, we see the future growth, and in the last months, we negotiated a deal, and it was announced a few weeks ago. It's a Property Guru that's the #1 site in Singapore, and we want to tap into the Southeast Asian market with Property Guru, and they are starting, or they have started already, operations in Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia. This is really important for us, and because you see it here, we have access to around 340 million people, and you can imagine that this is really a very big market, and it's still very immature. Next example, Auto Scout, that's the car business. In cars, we follow basically the same strategy of value-added services. We have a core product, that's of course used car search for many, many years, but for many years too, we are doing, of course, financing, insurance of cars, we have car configurators, and recently we launched a garage portal. That's a portal where you can do a pricing and booking of servicing and inspection for cars. With that portal, we tap into a multi-billion market. So servicing, inspection of cars, you can imagine, it's a very, very big market. And we also shift our revenues from listing revenues in our core product to transaction revenues in this new portal. As you may have seen, if you have a transaction volume of 100 billion and you can really tap into the transaction business, this of course boosts your own revenues dramatically, and that's of course our aim. In cars, non-listing revenues are above 30% already, mainly due to ad sales business. BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen, all these players, of course, they use us as a #1 portal in Europe to announce new cars, to advertise, their new products. And that's really a big business already. And our mobile traffic is the highest in the group. It's more than 25% of all the traffic comes from iPad or iPhone or Android. Dating, Friend Scout, same strategy. We extend our dating product into matchmaking, social and casual dating in order to create a dating network on one platform. We see that there is a lot of cross traffic that we can use in that way, and we of course also monetize that traffic in different ways. We have subscription in the core product, and we have credits of course in the social and casual dating product. Mobile traffic around 15%. It's mainly location-based services, and non-listing revenues is around 10%. Yeah, Scout24 is really a very unique success story. I cannot give you, numbers in revenue and EBITDA because we do not publish them, but it's a multi-hundred million euro business and also 3-digit million euro EBITDA business. Yeah, it's clear vertical. Yeah, different to the 3 horizontal sites, which focus a lot on gaining traffic and then later may verticalize. We started very early on as verticals or as a multi-vertical group, and we follow this vertical strategy in a very consequent way. And the consequent way is to do more services in the industry, like in real estate, in order to become a industry-leading platform on real estate or industry-leading platform of cars. It's not about listings anymore. It's not about used cars anymore. It's about dominating the car sector or the real estate sector in the internet. So let's boost digitalization along value chain. That's the core of the vertical strategy. We internationalize with a clear focus on emerging markets. And we are looking for partnerships, of course, for entering new markets. May it be emerging markets or even, some vertical markets that are interesting. We are looking for partnerships for companies, startups, entrepreneurs, and financing. Okay, thank you very much.